Today's video, we are going to recreate this monochromatic berry look. Monochromatic looks are beautiful any time of the year, and I think a berry monochromatic look is really perfect for the winter season. So if this sounds interesting, stick with me. We're going to do it with mostly drugstore products. Let's get into it. So I'm Mona, I'm 54 from South Louisiana, and I love bringing you content for the over 50 woman. If you like content geared towards making your second half the best half, consider hitting the subscribe button. We're just playing with makeup here. And I hope all of you had a wonderful Christmas. I thought this would be a nice low-key video as we recover from Christmas. Christmas is so fun and so much goes into it, but sometimes it's a little bit nice when the hustle and bustle is over. There's that mixed feeling of being sad it's over, and then maybe being glad it's over. So this will be an easy video, just a fun, light video to create this one color look, perfect for the winter months. Stick with me and let's get right into it. Today's video, we're gonna do a one color look, a monochromatic berry look that's perfect to carry you all the way through winter. One color is not necessarily boring. It can be very beautiful. You can do different shades of that color to give a gradation, or you can stick with the same exact color. We're gonna find out if that might be something that you enjoy. I hope that everybody had a wonderful Christmas. I know that I really enjoyed the time with my family and friends. It was wonderful, but it was also very busy. And I'm glad to get back to a little bit of normalcy. So I'm wearing my sweatshirt that my mom gave me that says her favorite daughter. I'm her only daughter, but I thought that was cute. I have prepped my skin with the Banish Vitamin C, not the cream that they have, but the oil. I love facial oils, and it gives me just a little slip and a little grip and a lot of hydration on my extremely dry skin. Now I'm gonna go in with this number 7 Lift and Illuminate, and I have it in the color Vanilla, which is a cool color. Now, I thought I was repurchasing one of my favorite foundations by number 7, and I accidentally ordered the wrong one. I think I usually get the Lift and Glow and not the Lift and Illuminate. This says that it's a triple action serum foundation. It does have SPF 15 in it. Of course, I'm not relying on that for my sunscreen. But even though it says serum foundation, the other formula that I usually use is a little bit thinner than this. But we're gonna try it out for today. Because it's a little thicker than the other one, I am just going to go in with a damp sponge and pounce it on. The color match is good. It's actually a shade darker than the shade that I had the other one in. But now that I walk Gracie all day long, my rescue dog, I think my skin is one shade darker. Which means I have to get better at applying my sunscreen throughout the day. This does provide good coverage. It's evening out my skin tone. It's not covering all of my hyperpigmentation. I would say right now I have a light medium coverage. Put a little bit more. The other formula is just so serumy and so light and just gives you your skin but better, and I really love that. I've been through 2 bottles. I don't know how I picked up the wrong one this time. This is not too bad though. I have the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Serum Action Serum Concealer, but I find that that cakes up under my eyes and shows every line, so I prefer the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This doesn't have as much coverage, but it is easier on the mature under eye. And sometimes it's a balance between the amount of coverage that you get and how it looks. So sometimes I'll sacrifice a little bit of the coverage to just have a better finished look. If you just want to do a little brightening, if you don't have extreme dark circles underneath your eyes, I think this is a beautiful concealer. All right, so now let's get into the monochromatic portion of this. I am going to apply my eyeshadow first. We are just going to play with the Rosé All Play by Physicians Formula. This palette has been around for a while and it has some pretty berry shades in it. Take my Refer 16, and I'm going to take this color and I'm just going to dust it all over, this kind of white creamy color, just to give me a little base. I'm going to take the Shoto 00 brush and I'm going to go in and I'm going to pick up this crease color right here. This brush is one of the newer brushes by Refer, and it really blends really well. If you're working with a shadow that maybe isn't as easy to blend as some of your other shadows, this brush can make easy work of it. Same thing on the other side. Okay, now I'm going to pick this color for the berry color right here. And I'm just going to stamp that onto the outer V. Same brush. Same thing with the other side. I think that's pretty even. So I want to go in the middle with one of their shimmers. Now, these shimmers are not really impactful. I think they'll definitely look a little bit better wet. So I'm going to take some of this Bioma Balancing Mist and I'm going to dampen my brush. I'm going to use a little flat brush. Most of my flat brushes are in my makeup case. Okay, we're going to use this one. It's an old one by Tarte, but it's clean. So I'm going to spray this pretty liberally. I'm going to pick up one of the shimmers. And then we're going to go over the center. We're going to take it over the side. I'm going to take this fluffy end and I'm going to tap it back into that white cream shade, and I'm just going to blend. We're going to take this Moira shade in Fairy Dust, and I'm going to put it just right over the center. I know this isn't a berry color. Just want to lighten up that center just a little bit. going to take a little shader brush and I'm going to pick up some of that dark berry color and I'm going to line underneath my eyes with this color. That looks terrible. That looks absolutely horrid. Let's take a little bit of that concealer and clean that up. Okay, better. Let's see what it looks like with some eyeliner. Okay, I'm going to take a pencil brush and I'm going to line it with that dark berry color and we're going to drag it across the top lid. This is the Rephr 03 brush and I love this shape for lining. It's easy to control, it's easy to blend. Just helping to give those lashes some definition. So I do have the L'Oreal Voluminous Original in Burgundy, and then I have this little brand that is called Handayan, and it's got the tiniest little brush for getting all of those little lower lashes. So let's try this on the upper lash first. I think this is a great mascara. Look at the difference between this eye and this eye. We're going to take that other mascara and we're just going to build up the tips a little bit. I think that this color is a little bit more pigmented. I like the other mascara better than this one, but I like this one to just add a little extra color and comb through those lashes. For blush, we're going to go in with this little e.l.f. blush. I'll put all the shades below. I'm going to take a little bit of this. On my hand. I'm going to put that over this L'Oreal Infallible blush. Just gonna pick up a little bit. This is very pigmented. I'm going to take this big fluffy BK Beauty 104 brush so that I can diffuse that color. And then I'm going to take some of this in the back of my hand and I'm going to tap it on just so it's not so flat matte. This gives it just a little bit of dewiness. So I think that serves as kind of a highlighter and a blush. I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and I'm just going to tap over it. And instead of using a bronzer, I'm going to go in with this Butter Glow by Physicians Formula. This is in the color Natural Glow. And I think that it's just really pretty just to give a little color to the perimeter of your face. Okay, let's do the lips. I have a berry lip liner from Wet n Wild. Now I have a lipstick that's in berry. All right, we're gonna go in with the berry lipstick. This is $5.90. This is Blushing Berry by Revlon. I'm gonna top it with a gloss from e.l.f., a berry gloss. I actually really like these e.l.f. glosses or lip oils. I actually like these e.l.f. lip oils better than the Merit lip oils. I find that the Merit lip oils are so oily that they just run and bleed all outside of my lips, and I find that these e.l.f. lip oils do not do that. So that was pretty easy and pretty fun. I am just going to put one more coat of mascara on and then we're going to come back with a finished look. Okay, I am back. I touched up a little bit and this is the look. So you can do a pinker berry look, you can do a more wine berry look, you can do a grape look, or more purple tones, or you can do this color combination. Berry looks can vary in shade, but I think this is definitely berry colors. I think that berry colors are beautiful for winter. And I think that all of these drugstore products did an amazing job. I really love the little e.l.f. blush. This can go in your eyes, this can go in your lips, this can go in your cheeks. And I think that it is just glowy enough and dewy enough to just bring a little bit of something extra on top of the matte. This L'Oreal Infallible Blush is a winner. Whether you want a berry tone or whether you choose one of the other shades, this is a blush that is going to stay all day. The Infallible line by L'Oreal is a line that I like all of the products in, and I don't think you can go wrong with the Infallible line by L'Oreal. This L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Mascara, the black has always been a winner for me, and the burgundy does no different. This is beautiful and I think adds to the berry look. I added a little bit of color intensity with this mascara, but I don't think that this was necessary. In fact, I think this may have given it too much of a red look instead of a berry look. But I did like the way it separated the lashes out and gave it a little bit of a more intense color payoff. But I think a burgundy mascara is a pretty addition to winter, and it's not really too harsh. You know, it pops, but it doesn't pop a lot. And I think this palette does okay too. This palette has been around for a long time, and it is not the best formulas I've ever worked with eyeshadow. I think that the mattes perform really good. I think the shimmers, you know, leave a little something to be desired, especially if you're used to working with good shimmers. But you can wet it and get a little bit of sparkle, or you can just take a $5 Mora single, this Chroma Light shadow, and you can punch it up just a little bit, or a lot. So I hope you enjoyed this just lighthearted, fun video, just giving us that monochromatic berry look for the winter. Would you be interested in seeing a look with Pantone's color of the year? I think it is chocolate mousse. I think a chocolate mousse monochromatic look would be beautiful. Of course, I wouldn't go with straight chocolate on the cheeks, but I think that I could go with that Huda Beauty blush bronzer combination in the color Latte that I love so much. I was looking because I thought I had it on my desk. I probably do. It's just probably underneath. I do have it. I love this shade. I think that this is so pretty, and I think that it would have went with the berry shades, but there's so many blushes in berry. I think though that this would also go with that chocolate mousse look. Beautiful. All right, I think the next couple of videos are going to be review videos. I've been testing the new Laura Mercier improved reformulated skin tint. I've also been playing around with the new Tom Ford eyeshadow palette, which actually I could have actually gotten away with that in this video of berries, because it's kind of got some berry hues to that one. And I've also got a few other new things to show you. A new mascara by House Labs. So those are all being tested right now and tried, and I'm gathering my thoughts. So you'll see a video on those probably the middle of next week, and then probably next weekend we'll do a favorites video for the month of December. So see you then. Take care and stay safe.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's not